This is take number 5 on trying to get this video even started. I have gotten through like the first 3 seconds on, I don't know how many now. I just said a number and this is number 4. So anyways, I'm still relatively new into my walk with Christ, and I was reborn just last year, and as I'm walking and understanding what's going on, or trying to understand what's going on, I still find myself, I'm asking a lot of questions, and there's a lot that I don't understand. So that being said, I feel like I am a baby, like the whole world is brand new, and that everything that I'm seeing is changing, and there's a lot going on that I never really saw before. For some reason, and I know God's faithful, and He's going to get me through all of the problems and issues that I've ever had. Thank God for that. But I still have issues, and now it's not a matter of recognizing the issues and kind of sweeping them under a rug. It's seeing that I still have problems, and I think, I don't know, maybe one day I won't have any problems. That would be super cool, but I still find myself doing things that I don't want to do, and rather than sweeping them under the rug, to have done. That's what I used to do all the time, was just ignore them, pretend like they weren't there. And now it's like I'm seeing that you can't do that kind of stuff, and it's not easy. You have to, if you want change, you have to try really hard. And there's still going to be temptations and stuff, and they're going to be constantly thrown at you. They still are. I used to not like to even think about having to deal with these things, and that's how I dealt with them. But that slowly crept up, and they just kept piling up and piling up and piling up, and before you knew it, I was under so much weight that I couldn't hardly move anymore. And I'm grateful and thankful that God, He came to me in a spectacular way, and showed me a lot of, and is still showing me a lot of cool things, and is helping me out daily. And despite me still messing up, He's still there. Whereas before, when I messed up, I didn't even think to talk to Him about it. Now it's like I mess up and it sucks. It sucks bad. And but it's, rather than running away, which is what I used to do and not realize it, I talk to Him, I pray, I try my best. I'm trying, maybe not my best. I'm sure my best is going to be awesome, and He's going to work me into that. I pray that He's going to make me the best me that I can possibly be. It says to love your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength, and love your neighbors yourself. It's really hard to do any of that without knowing first what love is, and I truly believe that this process that I'm in right now is what is teaching me what love really is, and it's humbling. Shoot. So, because I'm a big crybaby, He is teaching me how to love myself, and that's always been hard. I went a long time without giving a crap about who I was, and now I do. I care. There's a lot that I care about that I never used to. My phone's ringing, and hopefully that noise doesn't show up on the video, but. I suppose it's a process, and I keep hearing that word. I keep hearing it over and over from different people in different areas. I've been coast to coast in less than a year, and I have heard the word "it's a process," or that phrase, I don't know how many times, and I figure that's what this is. it's just a process. And I would talk to God. I'd talk to God about the stuff, and sometimes you do feel like He's not there and that He's not listening, and it sucks. And you're like, what do? I'm praying, and I'm trying my best to give thanks and everything, and it's a bumpy road. So I realize, like, man, I don't talk to other people about this kind of stuff, but other people have to. I would imagine other people have problems. I don't know why I wouldn't think that. It's like I feel like I'm the only person in the entire world that has problems. So I always keep it to myself, and I don't want to burden anybody else by telling them stuff. So I hold it in. That's a bad idea. It's a really bad idea. That's what I used to do, and it's not what I want to do now. It's if you want to change, you have to do something different. You have to take steps to do something different. I never prayed to God about it when I had issues. I do now. I never talked to people about it when I had issues, and I do now. It's like if you make a mistake, don't just sit there and dwell on it. It sucks. I'm still trying to do this. Constantly repeating scripture. I am greatly loved by God. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I have the mind of Christ. And I continue to repeat that day in and day out. I do my best not to let these thoughts of making a mistake fester and grow and mutate and then create more problems and a sense of shame. That's going to mess up what I was just told the other day. It's going to mess up what you're trying to manifest in your life. The law of attraction. What do you want in your life? If all you do is sit there and think about the things that you do wrong, guess what? There's more wrong going to come your way. I believe that, and I see it. So it's not like this is being put into practice. It's not by chance that I'm saying this. It's truth. So, you think about chocolate enough. Eventually, somewhere there's going to be a chocolate bar sitting on the ground as you're walking home, and that's called manifestation. But it's deeper than that. I want to manifest a huge change in this world. I want to manifest more love in this world. I want to manifest ministries. I want to be able to donate big amounts of money to people that are doing good. Feeding the needy children, providing water for places that don't have any clean water. There's a lot of things, when you start thinking about these, what do you want to do? What do you want to do in your life? Continue to think about it. Continue to think about those good things over and over and over and over again. And write them down. Write the list of things down. What are your life goals? And if it's just a matter of, I want this house, I want this car, I want this, I want my child to do. That's beautiful stuff. Yeah, it's awesome. That's really good. You can have all of that. Just don't stop thinking that you can have awesome stuff. You can have, and I don't mean just stuff like how do I put this? Think big. Think really big. Think about doing things for other people. Think about spreading beautiful things. Constantly repeat the word love in your head and see what happens. See if people around you don't start becoming more loving. Start saying the word raise. Maybe we'll get a raise at work. I don't know exactly how this works. I'm still new to it, but I'll tell you what. I've got some big plans that I'm working on coming into my life right now, and stay tuned because it's going to be awesome. I'll post a lot of pictures, but I don't know if any of this helped anybody, but don't be afraid to talk to God. Give it to God. Talk to Jesus Christ. He's there. He's helping you. He will help you. He knows your heart, and He loves you unconditionally. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. All right. Deuces.